Hi my lovies, I am back today to do the Tia Talk video that I promised ages ago, but nonetheless I'm here. Basically Tia Talk is just about you submitting questions on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Instagram, and it's questions regarding hair or makeup or style, like thrifting or just fashion in general, as well as any relationship advice or questions that you may have dealing with marriage or just dealing with maybe singlehood. So I take those questions, I collaborate them all together, and I answer them for you on Tia Talk. So right now we're going to focus on the questions that you all submitted on YouTube and Instagram. We'll start off with the YouTube questions. Oh my gosh, I don't do a really good job at it, as you can tell. Yeah, it's sad. I've been a bad girl. No, but what I try to do is, because when I get home from work, I just find that I'm so tired, and then I have to think about what am I gonna cook, and for me, that is another issue in itself because I'm not that great of a cook. I'm getting better though. I'm learning and I'm trying. That's what counts. Whenever I basically find time to do videos, it's usually for A Beautiful Life, my vlog channel, and it's easier to do because I do it with my husband. We vlog every weekend and I just upload the videos the following week, and they're much easier videos to edit, whereas videos on Beautifully Made are a little bit more time consuming. But I am trying to come up with a schedule. As of right now, honestly, I haven't found it. I'm still like going through the loop, but this is my first video in a while, so I was able to find time to do this one, so that's a good start. But I definitely want to continue with my channel because this is my baby. This is where it all started, and I don't want to neglect it. So just keep praying for me with that, because that's definitely something that I need prayer on. But I promise you all I won't let you down. Hopefully this month, the month of May, will look better for Beautifully Made. So for those of you who don't know, or for those of you who may be new to my channel, I am an attorney and I did go to law school. I went full-time and I finished in 3 years. This is a 3-year program. My first year I did not work at all. I just went to school, which was hard because I was broke all the time. I mean, mind you, I lived with my parents, but you know, I had no money and I had to rely on either my parents or on trade, but we weren't married at the time, so I wasn't his responsibility. How did I stay focused though? Basically, I had a routine that I followed every single day, and when I got home from school, I rode MARTA, and I came home, and I usually got home about 6 o'clock. I would take 30 minutes. I took 30 minutes for myself to kind of fix me a snack or something, just unwind down from the day. About 7 or 7:15, I started my homework, and I would do that until about 11:30 at night, and I would cut it off to get some rest, some sleep. Sometimes I wouldn't be done with my homework because law school was just that taxing the first year, but 11:30, no matter what, I needed my rest. So 11:30, I would call it a night and then get up and go to school in the morning. I had classes at either 8:30 or 9. There were breaks during the day, so I would either go to the library and do some studying, or research or finish some homework that I didn't get to that night. So law school was pretty much hamster on a wheel, same thing scenario. It was something that you have to really stay focused about. There were days where I questioned, why am I doing this? Do I really want to be a lawyer? So if this is not something that you're truly passionate about, you know, the first year will weed those people out, because it's a lot. It's a lot on your time, mentally and physically, but it's doable, definitely. There are many attorneys in the world, and I'm telling you, it's something that is attainable. But good luck to you if that's what you wish to do. And that's what I did pretty much in a nutshell every day during law school. So whenever I go thrifting, whether it be Buffalo Exchange, Goodwill, any other little vintage boutique in Atlanta, I try to have an idea in my mind of what items I don't have in my closet, or something that I'm needing. I try to find the items that I'm lacking, and start there. So that way I have a goal. So I create a goal for myself. I'm like, I want to find this. That way I won't get distracted or overwhelmed as much. Now, if I find something, it's just an awesome item and the price is awesome, then that's a little jewel that I'll get that wasn't necessarily a goal per se, but I can't leave it. Like, I gotta have it. So that's how I try to, you know, make sense of thrifting. But you know, thrifting overall is fun just because it's cheap, but you can become overwhelmed. So that's how I handle it whenever I go out thrifting. Good question. Eating organic is expensive. Not can be, it is. Basically what you want to do is focus on those fruits and veggies that really make sense to being organic, such as, you know, your fruits that have that thin layer of skin, like your apples, strawberries, any type of berries. So things such as oranges or bananas, you really don't necessarily need to get organic if you can't afford it, because they have that thicker outer layer. So, you know, if I'm trying to stay within a really tight budget for the month, I'm not gonna get my avocados or my bananas or oranges or let's say grapefruits. I won't buy them organic because it's a less of a risk, pretty much. The meats can be very, very, very expensive. You may want to try to buy in bulk. That way it lasts you a longer time where you're not spending a lot of money, you know, back to back on a certain meat. So recently I have been on this exercise kick and I'm loving it. What I do is I'm a part of Dance 101. It's basically this gym. Well, it's not really a gym. It's like a fitness studio, a dance fitness studio where they offer over 100 classes a week. And so they have things from hip hop to salsa to reggaeton to gosh, what else? To yoga, to contemporary ballet, all of that great stuff. And so I just usually try to go 2 to 3 times a week, and the classes are usually about an hour long. And so I'll do like a really, really tough cardio class one day, and then do something like maybe some type of stretching class following it to maximize my stretch and flexibility potential. And then another day I will do like something like a ballet or something that's a little bit more low-key than your cardio, just to kind of switch it up and give my body that confusion. Some weekends, Trey and I, my husband, and my dog we will go running. We'll do about 3 miles together around the neighborhood. We'll just run, and that's also my form of cardio. So pretty much for the past, I would say 2 to 3 months, that's what I've been doing. I just recently though tried out aerial yoga. Aerial yoga is what you see like Pink doing in her videos, like when she performs for different music awards and stuff like that. I love aerial yoga. Oh my gosh, if you follow me on Instagram, I placed a photo on my page of me doing, I forgot what it's called, but I'm upside down, believe it or not. Aerial yoga is great. It is so much harder than it looks. I give Pink her props because singing and doing aerial yoga is a talent. As far as my diet goes, I am a pescatarian. I eat fruits, veggies, and fish. Occasionally, I will have organic turkey, and I find it just helps with my headaches. I get very frequent headaches, and I think that a lack of protein sometimes may have something to do with it. So on some occasion, I will have Trey make me a turkey burger because he makes awesome turkey burgers, but it will be with like organic or free-range turkey. I'll eat tofu, and I will also eat a lot of soy-based products. Well, what I do every night is I pineapple. Pineappling, which is bringing all of my hair down into a ponytail like this, but even further up until about right here in a very loose pineapple. It looks like a pineapple when you have it up that far on your head. But I'll take one of those 80s scrunchies, something that's not really tight or anything, and I'll pull it up like that at night and put a bonnet over it and knock out. I really don't have that big of a problem with oil whenever I do certain hairstyles, because with my hair being curly, it takes longer for the oil to distribute throughout the hair strand because it is so curly, of course. So usually I have no problem with oil buildup until after about 2 to 3 weeks, which is a long period of time. But what I do in order to refresh it during the day, let's say I'm using a style for many days, I don't put any oil on like this part of my hair. I just will fresh it up and do the lock method on the front portions of my hair, which tends to get drier faster. So I'll put spritz it with a little bit of water. I'll put some of my Giovanni's leave-in conditioner in it and some argan oil, and then finish it off with Camille Rose Curl Maker. And that's what I do for my edges. And I don't scrunch or anything, I just rub it in and apply it like that. And then if I'm wearing my hair down or with a headband or pulled up, it works because it gives it that moisture it needs without too much, and it doesn't affect this part here, making this part oily, but it does give me that refreshed look in the front. As of right now, I do not have any collaborations scheduled. However, if I could do a collaboration, I would love to collab with Shameless Maya. I think that she is an amazing person and a wonderful artist. She's super creative. I'm a big supporter of her. I watch her channel. I've got my Do You Boo Be Shameless tote. So I definitely support her and her cause. I was drawn to her because when I started my journey on YouTube, she had basically a very similar purpose behind her starting her channel, which was her, Be Shameless movement. And I wanted to basically learn how to begin to love myself and recognize that I shouldn't be afraid or fear what others may think about me, and I should be completely and 100% comfortable with who God created me to be. And so I thought that that really connected with her, and it would be awesome if we could collaborate. I would love to go to New York and do something with her. If you'd like to see us collab together, definitely leave a comment below. Maya, if you're watching this, boo, let's get together. Let's make this happen. Let's make the lovies happen. So that wraps up all of the questions on YouTube and Instagram. If you have a question or a comment about anything that was discussed today, go ahead and leave that in the comment box below, and I will make sure to read it. And if you have a question, I'll make sure to respond on my next Hair Talk video. Thank you so much again for those who submitted questions, and I will see you all next time. Mwah! Bye, lovies.